This podcast is for your ears only. I'm Judelyn Gibson of the 2nd Street Dreams Audio Network. This is the August 19th, 2026 episode of Classical Music in Colors. You're listening to music composed by Joseph Bologne, Chevalier de Saint-Georges, and performed by the Catalyst Quartet. It is the 4th and last album from their Uncovered series. Also on the show, good news, sort of, for the National Symphony Orchestra. One San Antonio orchestra pays up, while another one is very close to its financial goal. And the BBC Proms ignores the revolution to perform an all-American program in honor of the U.S. 250th. There's more, so stay tuned. It's been a tough time for devotees of the Kennedy Center and the performing arts within. Leaders of the National Symphony Orchestra, housed at the Kennedy Center, have been trying to find ways around the changes imposed by the current presidential administration. Now comes some good news of a sort. The National Symphony Orchestra has announced a full season of performances, none of which will be at the Kennedy Center.
Hello. I am Gianandrea Noseda, Music Director of the National Symphony Orchestra. It is a great joy to share our new season with you. Next season, we will be away from our regular home, but this gives us a special opportunity. We will be coming to a neighborhood near you, bringing our music closer to communities across the region. You can find us at the Music Center at Strathmore in Bethesda, the Center for the Arts at George Mason University in Fairfax, Rachel Schlesinger Hall in Alexandria, and Listener Auditorium at George Washington University in Washington, D.C., each space offering a unique experience. And we are pleased to welcome an outstanding roster of guest conductors, including Leonard Slatkin, John Adams, and Teddy Abrams, as part of the celebration of America's 250th birthday, along with Philippe Jordan, Gustavo Jimeno, and Bernard Labadie. We also welcome Marie Jacot and Eva Ollikainen in their NSO debuts. I am especially excited to collaborate with wonderful artists, including violinist James Hennes, a dear musical friend, pianist Beatrice Rana performing Prokofiev Piano Concerto No. 3. Guest artists this season include violinists Lila Josefowicz and Augustin Adelisch, pianists Fima Bronfman, Nikolai Lugansky, Alexandra Dovgan, and Denis Koshukin, and cellists Sol Gabetta and Gauthier Capuçon. We look forward to seeing our loyal audience in these new spaces. Join us for a season of discovery and connection through music.
The NSO season announcement comes amid severe financial turmoil for the orchestra. The NSO is making the best of it, calling themselves a touring ensemble for the 2026-2027 season, their 96th year. Another troubled orchestra, this one in San Antonio, Texas, is forced to pay nearly $250,000 in several legal disputes. The San Antonio Philharmonic will pay $232,000 to 4 people who sued the orchestra for not repaying a loan. Philharmonic Executive Director Robert Trevino says the San Antonio Philharmonic reluctantly settled because it was the responsible decision for its finances and donors. Every dollar they didn't spend on prolonged litigation, he says, is a dollar they can spend on the music. There is is classical music and money coming into San Antonio's classical music scene? The former conductor of the San Antonio Philharmonic, Jeffrey Kahane, who resigned over various issues, has formed the Harmonium of Texas Orchestra. So far, so good, as they recently announced that they raised $79,500 toward their $100,000 matching gift challenge. That's around 80%.
Hi, I'm Bethany Tureth, and I'm a violist with Harmonium of Texas. We are so excited for this season. We have a matching campaign going on right now, and we've raised almost $80,000 of our $100,000 goal. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you at a concert this season.
Kahane is thanking donors for their generosity and belief in his vision. Back in May, he told the Violin Channel that Harmonium of Texas grew out of his deep affection for San Antonio and his belief in the extraordinary musical potential of the city. The opening night of the first season of Harmonium of Texas features a performance of Carmina Burana on October 2nd. Links to all are on the Classical Music and Colors page on secondstreetdreams.com. Next, the final Uncovered album. For the past several years, the Catalyst Quartet has been releasing albums under the Uncovered banner. These are Grammy-nominated recordings of works by historically important black composers. They've released their last one. It's Uncovered, Volume 4. It features the music of Joseph Bologne, Chevalier de Saint-Georges. He's the son of French royalty and an enslaved woman from the island of Guadeloupe. The father, however, took his son to France for an education, and eventually it was Bologne who was doing the teaching. This final volume contains the first complete recording of Bologne's 18-string quartets. Here is his 6th string quartet, number 2, in B-flat major. The Catalyst Quartet, performing Joseph Bologne's String Quartet No. 6, second movement in B-flat major. Prior releases featured the music of black composers Samuel Coleridge-Taylor, Florence Price, Coleridge-Taylor Perkinson, William Grant Still, and George Walker. The Grammy Award-winning Catalyst Quartet was founded by the Sphinx organization in 2010. Links are on the Classical Music and Colors page on secondstreetdreams.com. Across the big pond, they're going all-American at the BBC Proms. That's just ahead. An American soprano is singing at the BBC Proms. This 8-week summer season of daily orchestral classical music concerts and other events presents Angel Blue. She is just one of the performances of the Cheneke Orchestra. It's Europe's first majority black and ethnically diverse orchestra. Before that, Cheneke premieres a suite drawn from the music for a ballet left incomplete by the South Carolina-born Edmund Thornton Jenkins. He was 32 years old when he died. Cheneke's program continues with music from the American jazz age. That's on Saturday, August 22nd. The American theme continues on the 24th of August when the BBC Proms presents an All-American program. This 131-year-old event usually performs music from British culture, but because of America's 250th separation from Britain, they're honoring, is that the right word, the revolution with an all-American concert. The London-based event has programmed music from Bernstein, Gershwin, and Copland. Conductor Marin Alsop, who's now the music director laureate of the Baltimore Symphony Orchestra, will also lead the Philharmonia Orchestra in performances of Joan Towers' Fanfare for the Uncommon Woman. That's the music you've been hearing. This BBC Proms event is, once again, on Monday, August 24th. We're staying in England for the annual Opera Gala of the Pegasus Opera Company. It's this weekend, August 22nd and 23rd in London. The weekend event presents an open-air opera with a 55-piece orchestra, the Brixton Chamber Orchestra, soloist, and a mass community chorus. They'll be singing highlights from Turandot, Die Fledermaus, and Candide, works by Wagner, Rossini, Puccini, and Bernstein, amongst others. The Pegasus Opera celebrates diversity through opera, and this year they're looking for donations and excitement about their season to come. The weekend event, the Pegasus Opera Gala, is presented on a pay-what-you-can basis. Back here in America, the people running the 11th annual Thirsty Ears Festival are looking for volunteers. The event, Chicago's only classical music street festival, opens this coming weekend, August 22nd and 23rd. It looks like volunteers get a pretty good deal. They will welcome guests at festival entrances, assist on stage, help in the beer tent, and here's the real physical part, pitch in with setup and teardown. For that, Access Contemporary Music is promising a free drink, beer or wine or soda, plus their undying gratitude. Then, of course, you can listen to music performed by groups like the Bach plus Beethoven Experience, Mini Sound of Silent Film Festival, and Lakeshore Rush. It's only 2 hours of volunteer time for all the music and beer you can take, for all the help you can give. Plus, there's stuff for your kids to do too. Applications are open in Austin, Texas for the Chamber Music Scholarship Program. It's a collaboration between Austin Civic Orchestra and Austin Soundwaves to provide post-high school financial assistance to current high school students. It's from a scholarship fund funded by the Austin Community Foundation. Here's how it works. Up to 5 student musicians will be chosen through a competitive application and interview process. The selected ensemble will meet monthly to rehearse and will be coached by Austin Soundwave's teaching staff members. In the spring, this selected ensemble will perform during an Austin Civic Orchestra concert. Then, each member of the selected ensemble will receive $1,000 to support their study after high school. Applicants must be in high school, play a band or orchestra instrument, and have to live within 60 miles of Austin. The application deadline is September 11th. Links to all are on the Classical Music and Colors page on secondstreetdreams.com. Coming up next on CODA, honoring the life of an award-winning, trailblazing musician in the Philadelphia Orchestra. Our CODA this week is about the Philadelphia Orchestra mourning the death of one of its longtime musicians. Violinist Booker Rowe made history in 1968 when he became the first black musician to play in the ensemble. 2 years later, he was hired by Eugene Ormandy, the conductor, for a full-time position. Rowe then became the Philadelphia Orchestra's second black musician. The first one in the full orchestra was Renard Edwards. Here's just one of Booker Rowe's recollections.
I got into the All-City Senior High Orchestra, so I got to play with Bill Smith conducting. We did the Schubert Unfinished Symphony, I remember that. And it was a great experience to play with the Philadelphia Orchestra.
Rowe was born in Philadelphia, went to Temple University in that city, and then went on to Yale. He was the recipient of several awards both nationally and locally. Booker Rowe, a violinist, also performed in several other orchestras, and he taught at Wesleyan and Tennessee State Universities. Booker Rowe retired from the Philadelphia Orchestra in 2020. When he died, he was 85 years old. Thank you for listening to the August 19th, 2026 episode of Classical Music in Colors. All links are on the Classical Music in Colors page on secondstreetdreams.com. I'm Judelyn Gibson on the Second Street